Okay, so want to see what even Murderpedia? This is all they have. This is a part of the whole I don't think any of this was even fucking real. It's all sham shit from the news, and this is the only one. This dude and his other videos not even up. And what I do with the other one? Did I close it out? History. Guzman Chase. Yeah, no, I don't want that one closed out. Save that to go after open. Okay, so finally, after all this bullshit I've been getting into, inconsistency.
Hernandez obtaining that arrest affidavit this afternoon in Lance. It shows police were called to that house just hours before this murder.
When do they ever need to show you the affidavit that they arrested someone?
John, this report indicates there were ongoing issues between Yunmi Hoy and her daughter Isabella Guzman. At one point, Guzman reportedly yelled at her mom and spit on her. Now, hours before that murder, police were called to this house.
Went from emails, spitting on people. That's a new thing. That's never mentioned anywhere else.
After Hoy allegedly received a text message from her daughter stating, "You will pay."
See?
The details in this arrest affidavit.
There's all the main sourced articles, everything sourced from, because everybody copies and pastes for everything else from that, is News 7 and ABC and NBC and shit like that. There's a few other ones. And they're all broken links.
They are gruesome. Ryan Hoy telling police his wife went upstairs to take a shower. He heard a thump, ran up, and saw blood.
When did they ever show you an affidavit? Oh, we are erasing this girl.
Blood oozing out from under the bathroom door. When he tried to...
I will say again, the blood... First off, you heard the sounds and you ran up to the door. And then you see blood pulling out and you hear more sounds. When do you proceed to break the door down? Not at all? You just wait till the girl with the knife lunges out of it and let her run right by you? That's what the fucking stepfather did, supposedly.
He told police Isabella Guzman pushed the door shut. The affidavit states that he ran down to get a cell phone and heard his wife yell, "Jehovah!" Then the door opened. He saw Guzman walk out with a knife at her right side, staring straight ahead and not saying a word.
This one changes it too, and this is the Channel 7 one they quote.
Word.
It definitely sounds like something out of a movie, actually. You know.
We shared the
It's
content.
like a movie! It's like a fucking movie! He fucking said it! Fuck off, that's crazy.
Of the probable cost saying he's bird.
It definitely sounds like something out of a movie, actually. You know.
We shared the contents of the probable cause statement with Dr. Sean Worthy, a clinical psychologist at Metropolitan State University of Denver, specializing in domestic violence and family issues.
In real life, there are a couple of different things that might be going on. So number one, you have to wonder, is there any drug or alcohol involvement?
Oh, is that even a cop? Wait.
Specializing in domestic violence and family issues.
In real life,
University of the probable cause statement with Dr. Sean Worthy,
Oh,
a
is that
clinical
a cop?
psychologist at
He's a
Metropolitan
fucking-
State University of Denver, specializing in domestic violence and
What is
family
this
issues.
fucking
in real
right
life,
here?
there are a
It's just
couple
a
of
movie.
different things that might be going on. So number
Just like
one,
a
you
movie,
have to
bro.
wonder, is there any drug or
Ask a
alcohol
doctor.
involvement?
Drugs or alcohol that might alter consciousness. He said,
Drugs and alcohol doesn't cause schizophrenia in 18-year-old kids. No. That's not how
the
that
second
works.
possibility would be acute psychotic reaction.
That means
Fucking
a
Chinese
reaction based out of stress, and the person kind of loses contact with reality.
Hours before the murder, police were called to the home. The affidavit says officers thought they had diffused the tension between Guzman and her mother and left. Worthy says there's no doubt Guzman was very angry.
Now, something happened to this young lady in the past, and it was...
What happened in this girl's past? I'm pretty sure Guzman has something to do with it. When you'll know what I mean when I get to that fucking part. Because a 5-second clip I seen 2 years ago almost is what made me go down this rabbit hole of what is up with this case? I had to reverse the video and shit and figure out where it's from. And then I figured out it was from that Uwu video, or what do you know them as? Explore with us. Them people, where's that tab at now? Fuck off. I hate when I do this. Sorry, hold on. I had to play bingo. Where'd I leave it? Which tab was I on? This one.
extraordinarily traumatic and stressful, and that she never got the help she needed. And
It's so sad. She should have got help. She couldn't have done anything. Woe is her. Why her? She killed the fuck. Why aren't we all talking about Wo Mei? Wo Mei Howie, whatever, if she's real. Why do we only get this image of her? Like I said, they literally present this image as the only. That's supposed to be the Brian Hoy. It kind of looks like Kyle Gass from Tenacious D. Question me wrong. You, me, and Hoy. Why? A woman in her 40s wouldn't have at least any, if not, she's Asian, she's pretty, look at it, looks like behind the blur. Why don't she have any photos? And why does it seem actually, as I'm looking at it, she has a fucking graphic layer of a stock image but Chinese on it. Do you guys not see? Oh no, it's the guy's logo. Okay, I was gonna be pissed. But for real though, you see this blur? This is ridiculous. This is nonsense. The fact that you eat this up. This is the father. That's wild. Stepfather. He's the one that supposedly seen blood at the door, heard sounds of death, and proceeded to sat there. If you believe Channel 7, he ran down the stairs and he went to go make a phone call. Why would you make a phone call? You are a grown man, and the only thing stopping your wife, your hot Asian wife, she's 7 years older than you. She's well past your fucking prime, bro. She's way better than what you deserve. Let's be honest. Like, just because she has baggage, look at him. He's Kyle Gass without the band. So, are we to believe this? No. So, fuck this guy right here. I've never seen this one until today. This is some great shit to add to this. Now, let's really get into this motherfucking shit. So, crazy bitch number 1.
Viral, and though you've probably seen them, no one has ever seen the shocking exclusive footage we obtained that reveals the full story.
Nope, I don't want you seeing any of that yet, because that's where it gets really fucking weird.
Behind this seemingly innocent
this
woman,
channel is the one painting this narrative. And
whose
if you
face
notice,
is
they keep
plastered
painting
all
this
over the
narrative.
internet for all the wrong reasons. What is up,
Some of the
Elu
shit
crew?
they get from it.
Today
Like I
we're
said, what I wanted to bring up over here, somewhere right around here, is crime scene photos. All these images is actual case photos. Where did they get them? Because they say they got them through a FOIA request, but I tried to do one and they didn't give it to me. So fuck you. What did I do wrong? I did it properly. See all these photos? These are I can't find them anywhere. Where did they source them? You would think, okay, most people, actually journalists or anything, after a while, they just put them all online or like dump them everywhere so everybody can have them to look at. Like, so you see this house, how it's designed. Okay, you remember what they look like outside the house over here? Does that look like a carriage home inside? A carriage house? No, it does not. So, another thing to add to the fucking
Isabella doesn't
peculiar
utter
thing.
her mom
The
for
supposed
life.
bloody room.
In the blink of
That's not real blood. That's all. I know graphic design. Those are two perfect and equal. Like I said, if you're going to stab someone, anyone, even in the face, she said it's like 30-something times in the face. And they change it every time, but it's 79 times in total. But in the face, there's at least 30-something times. You would sever the face or at least have a gaping hole. You wouldn't be stabbing a head anymore. You might actually stab yourself by then. Or stab whatever's behind them. Like, I don't know how she was holding her in the bathroom. How would you stab someone that many times?
an eye, she ripped the
Look at
bathroom.
the crime scene photos in
When
the
police
background.
arrived,
That's a different house. The house there is not this house here. The house here is not that house here. You might think that from you might think that's a $2 card, but then no. Where's the extension? You would see immediately brickwork right over here. There's more vinyl over there. Okay. Get a little worked up. Let's keep going through these.
Although that would only last one day, as they located it.
Here's
Over
the parking garage they find her in. Where is it? They actually put that up here?
hours later, hiding in a parking garage off of South Parker Road.
Okay, now
Town
let's
Center
listen to
Mall.
his story and how he sells it to us. This is fucking ridiculous.
She looked forward to spending some time with her family, also consisting of her daughter and Ryan's stepdaughter, 18-year-old Isabella Guzman. However, the teenager had a more sinister agenda for the night. Ryan tells his wife that Isabella is home, but he's unsure of exactly where she is.
Oh, yeah, Isabella.
Yumi suggests that she and Ryan take a walk after she showers, to which he agrees. Only a few short minutes go by before the unthinkable happens. Ryan is enjoying his dinner when a violent pounding sound begins to shake the house, followed by a haunting scream. He quickly...
Okay, I've been saying this the whole fucking time. If you heard those sounds and your wife, and you know it's only you, her, and her daughter in the house, how scared are you? That much of a bitch? I don't believe shit. I don't believe shit right now. You would at least, hey, now you think about it. If you were to keep charging down with the door behind you because you had to break the door down, the door's coming down with you most of the time because you gotta break the hinges off.
Prince upstairs, where his wife's screams are only
You guys ever seen a bathroom lock? First off, run up with a butter knife. What the fuck?
intensifying as she calls his name for help.
Gotta
Ryan's
put his logo
adrenaline is
as well.
racing as he finally reaches the bathroom,
You see these fucking photos?
but the door is locked. He
See the bathroom? Okay. It's one of those other ones where you just shove something in the hole and it unlocks itself. It's even easier.
makes several attempts
You
to
hear these sounds, you should... The dude's in his 40s, you should know better. I'm in my 30s and I know better.
break in, but someone is pushing against it, ensuring that they can finish the gruesome act taking place behind the door. Still, Ryan continues trying to get in, hoping to come to his wife's aid. At the same time, he dials 911. It seems almost impossible to break into the room as the sounds of a brutal fight fills the home. But then, Ryan makes a shocking discovery. In the midst of the terrifying ordeal, he's horrified to see blood pouring out from underneath the door.
Now, how many cues do you have to give off before... First off, if he was going to use the 911 call thing, why didn't he call when you heard the sound? Or start moving towards with the sound of the thing if he's already going to be a bitch? Now you see blood coming out the door. Why didn't he have his phone on in the first place? Why didn't he go into there? But he's going to say something different. Watch, this guy says something completely different from the action with the all the things you could compile.
And now the screams have slowly transformed into an eerie silence. Finally, the door opens.
First off, it wouldn't have. Because her body would have been making some weird exacerbation breathing sounds. Even though her face isn't working, her body's going to keep doing death sounds.
18-year-old Isabella stands over her mom's lifeless body.
That image fucking pisses me off so badly. This is another reason why I knew it was fake. And just like that fucking weird AI thing, like I said, I think this whole entire case is a completely distraction from whatever was going on then. What was happening in 2013? I'm going to look up. I think, what, Epstein or something like that?
A bloodied knife in hand. She doesn't utter a word.
Actually.
In the blink of an eye, she runs out of the room past Ryan, who's in an absolute state of shock. The bathroom is covered in blood, where Yunmi's body is lying on top of a baseball bat. When police arrived, Isabella was nowhere to be found, and so began a manhunt for the teenager. Although that would only last one day, as they located Isabella over 12 hours later, hiding in a parking garage off of South Parker Road.
So this bloody covered 18-year-old girl, because you're not going to not be covered in blood, because you'll find out she had a backpack with her too. Magically had a backpack. She had no blood on her when they found her, because you'll see her, because everything proceeds right after another, one after another. She went to go meet up with her boyfriend. She never meet up with him because they found her without him, or supposedly. No, the girl in the interview will say she was with her boyfriend, but they say they try not to really mention that much. The knife magically had no blood on it because she still kept that on her because she's that smart, right? They're gonna say she keeps like the parking garage. The cops said she was hiding under the stairwell, and the young girl keeps saying no.
But when they actually sat down for an interrogation, they had no idea of exactly who they were going to be speaking with, or what was going to happen in this roller coaster of an investigation. The following never-before-seen footage has been analyzed by a qualified team, including a licensed professional counselor and a licensed attorney.
You left her to die, brutally, on a bathroom
I did
floor.
not murder anyone.
How does
Please
that
stop
feel?
accusing me of this.
Just tell me how that feels.
Please fingerprint me. Please fingerprint me. Please fingerprint.
So here's another thing. You hear how she sounds? Sounds like a Spanish girl. And all she does this whole entire thing, and this is where they sell the story. They're saying she's schizophrenic and she's disassociating. Disassociation doesn't look like this, and split personality wouldn't look like this either. She's way too articulate, way too fucking like on the ball. She knows what's going on. She's lucid. She's not. Watch till her father comes in here. Yeah, this is our one. This is the
I
one
will
I
show
want.
you
Started it all.
that I am not
The
this
one clip that's
freaky,
coming up right
horrible
now.
person. I want to meet my boyfriend. He's probably worried about me.
You aren't going to meet anybody.
I wish you could help us just make sense, that's all.
When you prove
Doesn't
that
it look like the cops aren't saying what they're saying? I think the cops' words are all added in post, if you notice. and how it sounds.
I am not her, I'll be able to go.
Isabella states that her name is actually Samantha Gonzalez and that she is 15 years old.
Can't find anything on a missing child named Samantha Gonzalez, but then again, if this is already a thing, watch
However,
the father.
the detectives are well aware.
The father, the Robert Gonzalez, Guzman. He comes in. Watch this. Weirdest interaction I've ever seen of a person identifying someone, especially a father that's supposedly supposed to be a father, blood father.
That this is not the truth.
So she's 110 pounds? That's really skinny. I'm 148 pounds.
Isabella, please.
Don't call me Isabella. That's really
That's your name.
My name is not Isabella. My
Can you
name
picture being in this situation?
is Samantha. There are people in this world that look alike, you know.
What's with the cuts? Throughout this whole entire thing, he says it's undoctored. The whole thing is full of cuts. Wait till you actually blatantly they're talking and they cut it. Like the Asian girl talking. It's like, well, the Asian girl, the weird Chinese AI from pre-2013. It's fucking ridiculous.
You guys
It's
are not,
nonsense to believe it.
All knowing. You don't know everything. You're just accusing me of all this stuff that I didn't do.
We know what you know what you did, and we know who you are. We know how it happened,
Apparently not,
when it
because you
happened.
guys are
Does that look like he's saying that? Like, I feel like she's speaking in this role, and all these are added in post.
completely wrong. You got the wrong girl.
I don't even think
No,
she's
we
speaking
don't.
anymore now.
We don't have the wrong girl, and you know that.
No, I don't.
Yo, wait. Yo. His movement was very the same.
Foreseen footer and a
Murder anyone.
How does
Please
that
stop
feel?
accusing me of
just
this.
tell me how that feels.
Please fingerprint me. Please fingerprint me. Please fingerprint me. I will show you that I am not this freaky, horrible person. I want to meet my boyfriend. He's probably
What's
worried
this
about me.
thing?
You aren't going to meet anybody.
I wish you could help us just make sense. That's all.
When you prove that I am not her, I'll be able to go.
Isabella states that her name is actually Samantha Gonzalez. This is
Isabella, please.
Don't call me Isabella. That's really
That's your name.
Yeah, he's doing it. It's all the same.
My name is not Isabella.
Dude, all the
My name
movements
is
they're
Samantha.
doing.
There
That's
are people in this world that
weird.
look alike, you know.
Ooh, it's 100% fake,
You guys are
man.
not,
I'm
like,
100% sure this is all fake.
All
This is
knowing.
all
You
doctored.
don't know
This is all
everything.
AI
You're just
generated.
accusing me of all this stuff
Early AI
that I didn't
generated.
do.
We know what we know what you did, and we know who you are. We know how it happened,
Apparently not,
when it
because you
happened.
guys are completely wrong.
You hear how they're talking to the audio is not even correct. Like you can hear how like they're both like it doesn't sound like they're in the same room. Like the audio is not even
You
correct.
got the wrong girl.
No, we don't. We don't have the wrong girl, and you know
Where's
that.
the microphone? Is that supposed to be the microphone? Because there's no microphone on the table. They usually nowadays they put a phone out on the table and they record with that. But like they used to have recorders. When I was young, it was a digital recorder. Nowadays, and older you go, it's different. But like they have a recorder out. Do you see the recorder anywhere? Because everybody sounds like they're talking from the same spot, like into a microphone.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
How did it feel
How did what feel?
when you did what you did? How did it feel?
I
Make you
didn't
feel
kill
good?
anybody. That's
Did it make-
disgusting.
Did it feel good?
Bro, I didn't notice those weird audio things in the background. Since the AI's come out now, I've noticed that shit a lot. There's some voice fucking modulation to that. It's weird.
Good?
That's disgusting. You guys really think I'm a murderer?
Yeah, we're not joking.
Did it make you feel powerful?
Just you.
Is it recording?
Yes or no? Simple question. Did it make you feel powerful to do what you did?
Oh my god. I did not kill anyone. Can you guys stop like interrogating me? We're just gonna keep going around and around and
And like I said, it sounds like if this was like a girl really being interrogated, though, I really think this is all AI now. But like early AI, because that was my original thought. Because the way the articles are all fake and everything, and it's like nowadays where like we all know it's all AI generated articles and shit between them. Like they were, I wonder what the distraction plan was there in this. I can't remember what it was. Because wait to the father. Is the father come in yet? Did I already go by the dad? Oh my God. Okay, I've been waiting for this whole scene the whole time, and I've skipped over it. And it's so far in the beginning, I don't want you seen it. This
Tell
is
me
so
how to
weird.
do my job.
I watch Forensic Files.
Do you believe everything they put on TV is real?
I think
How stupid are you? Really?
Hey, oh my God. Hey, I found the fucking Hiding in plain sight lines.
Files.
Do you believe everything they put on TV is real?
I think
How
No,
stupid are
I
you?
don't. Not at
Really,
all. This is
Isabella,
fucking
does
fake.
that make any goddamn
Do you see the cut? Do you see that cut? Watch it move.
TV is real?
I think
How stupid are you? Really, Isabella?
See?
Does that make any goddamn sense to you?
Isabella. Stop calling me Isabella.
That's your name.
No, it's not.
You've come in here trying to
Overdramatic.
fucking act like you're so goddamn
Just like a
smart.
movie.
She will be
Watch
confronted,
the father, though.
resulting in one of the strangest moments in an interrogation we've ever seen.
This is,
Sir, you recognize,
watch
do you
this weird
recognize this?
shit.
Who are you?
I'm back out here for a second. Do you recognize her? Yeah, she's my daughter.
What is that interaction? I'm gonna make that just a clip. What is this fucking interaction, bro? Let's repeat. This is what identifies her, Samantha Gonzalez, or her real, she says she is, as something Hoy, whatever the fuck it is, Isabella Hoy or fucking Guzman. Like, why is the last names all different, and why did the guy take the last name of the female? All the things. Didn't the father look like he's somehow like a pedophile?
She will be confronted, resulting in one of the strangest moments in an interrogation we've ever seen.
Sir, do you recognize this?
Who are you?
I'm back out here for a second. Do you recognize her? Yeah, she's my daughter.
What's her name?
Isabella.
Is he insane? My name is Samantha. You're gonna real.
She's supposedly schizophrenic, right? Now let's go back to where we were.
Never before seen footage has been analyzed by a qualified team, including a licensed professional counselor and a licensed attorney.
You left her to die brutally on a bathroom
I did
floor.
not murder anyone.
How does
Please
that feel?
stop like interrogating me. We're just gonna keep going around and around, and
Wouldn't you just like us to leave?
we don't have the same fingerprints. We're not the
Wouldn't
same.
you like this all just to go away, rewind back 12 hours and have this never happen? We'd all like that.
I wish I could have like.
See
not
this
walked
parking
to the
garage? Actual parking garage footage. Why can't I find any of this shit online? How does he have it? Why can't I get it? Where's the staircase to this building? And then they show you it. And then they show you where they go. Everything's clean. Everything's all clean.
You would have not mistaken me for being someone else.
We're way past that. We're even not gonna
Worst
acknowledge
shortcut of my
that.
life.
What Isabella fails to mention is that she wasn't merely walking through the parking garage, but rather hiding.
She was supposedly hiding under here. Hiding.
And in addition to locating the suspect, police
This is supposed to be look at the knife. Look at that knife. See how clean it is. See how why is it on the ground? Why are you putting evidence that hasn't been, like, actually looked at in a forensic way on the ground? No, you don't do that. You put it in a bag and you send it off for forensics. Like, what are you doing? Does that even look like it had blood ever on it? Like, look at the plastic ass heel. If you ever used a knife like one of those, that shit, like, if you've got something so bloody, it soaks that shit right up like fucking silicone. Like, fuck, bro. And then what you see the
discovered
backpack?
an array
There's
of
no
items
blood
relating
anywhere.
to the brutal crime.
This girl, remember, stabbed her mother so many times that blood pooled from the door. And then they said there was no backpack, and now there's a backpack. And the backpack has no blood. With clean clothes in it. No bloody clothes. Like, even if she took the shower, where are the bloody fucking clothes? Where's all the blood?
That Isabella also failed to conceal.
This is not gonna go anywhere.
Failed to
You're gonna keep
conceal.
accusing me of being
She had a
the villain.
backpack. How do you not conceal a knife?
What'd your mother do?
That fucking shitty face. Hey, just like a fucking movie. Look at the photo. What photo? You gave me garbage to look at. What is this? This grainy ass piece of shit. Eat dick.
Repeating yourselves over and over. And
Fuck.
We're not gonna acknowledge the fact that you're not telling us who you are. We're moving right past that.
You're not telling us who you are. First off, it's a minor. The girl who's talking right now says she's a minor. If you're, I can't. I won't be. I think you might say in this, but like, there's an article. I don't. It wasn't up before, but it said the girl who's Samantha was supposedly fucking like 16 or 14. That girl looks 16 or 14. She don't look 18.
Detectives don't spend any time trying to build
She looks
rapport with
Spanish,
Isabella,
like a
which can
Gonzalez.
damage their ability to get her to speak
Not
honestly with
Guzman,
them.
that's Asian
Not
and
only
Filipino.
that, but they appear
What
to
is
be
that?
jumping straight into a part of the Reed technique.
What is that? Wait, I'm thinking about this right now. The mother's like super like Asian, like normal, like full blood, and then what is the father? Like, what is his background to make a Spanish girl? And the photo we see is not a Filipino. That guy who tried to molest her before the interview, totally not her father.
Where they reject her lies so that she doesn't become entrenched in repeating them and accusing her. To start an interrogation this way is very unusual. They may be trying a few different techniques to see what works, but so far, they aren't doing a very good job of squashing her lie.
Was it the
Can you please
weed?
just fingerprint me?
Was it the weed? She didn't like the weed?
When offering to
They're
be
not
fingerprinted,
doing a very good job of squashing her lies. Let's offer her some weed. And then they're going to show you the pictures of her room where they supposedly found weed. It looks like a 12-year-old girl's room. Maybe a 14-year-old girl maybe hasn't, like, you know, had enough money and her parents can't support her and she can't, like, get out of the 12-year-old room like they got as a kid. I don't know. It
Isabella
looks like
makes a
little girl's room,
declaratory
not
statement
a 20,
indicating that she
18-year-old.
feels confident. This could mean that she strongly believes indicating that she feels confident. This could mean that she strongly believes what she's saying.
Because she's probably telling the truth if this is even a real interview.
When someone has schizophrenia, they often experience
Schizophrenics do lie, yes, but remember this. You don't have to fit all 7 of the criteria, or is it 9? I can't remember that bad. You don't have to fit them all. You have to have at least 5 of them, if I remember correctly. And even then, like, everybody's schizophrenia is different. It's not delusional grandeur. This girl is too she's firing, bro, and she's defensive, and she feels. If you're gonna call that schizophrenia don't look like this. It doesn't even look close to this.
hallucinations and delusions that cause them to hear, see, or feel things that do
They
not
really want you to
exist.
believe that, though. She's crazy.
Delusions can lead to strong beliefs or perceptions that are not based in reality.
It wouldn't be schizophrenia if she's dissociating to the point where she has a different identity. It's identity disorder. And then why would you call it schizophrenia? Schizophrenia is very rarely even, like, given to people besides, you know, the big nose people. Like, the delusion of grandeur is not here. Where is the delusion? Where is any of, like, the sporadic movement or the word salad? Where is the motions? She's not moving around a lot. She's not fidgety. She's not looking at things that aren't there. She's not communicating. She's not hallucinating at all right now. Where is she hearing or seeing things now? Would they magically dose her up before this or something? Like, she seems more lucid than someone on pills. Like a nice dose of lithium.
This altered perception of the world can create a stark contrast between their experiences and what others perceive, leading to a profound disconnect from shared reality.
What weed?
Marijuana? She like the marijuana in your place?
Supposedly, all the blurted out stuff in the photo is supposed to be weed. They found her weed. She, like, put it everywhere. Why? Why would she do that? And that was supposed to be the bathroom. So think about this. Where she stabbed her mother and stuff, she just sprinkled weed all over her mother. If they were arguing about going out to smoke pot, wouldn't she keep the pot? Like, she's already being sociopathic and looking at people as, like, you know, things and not, like, people. She's already, like, why would she sprinkle the weed she wanted to keep? The whole argument was probably over that. Or whatever the fuck. They keep saying it was an argument that went out of hand. So, and one of them is her and her boyfriend. Now it's about drugs.
What?
We don't cause schizophrenia. But remember, this was all directed towards Jehovah's Witnesses, who are just as bad as Mormons and shit, or the evangelicals that fucking bitch about saying weed will kill you. No, it makes a lazy person lazy, and it makes a fucking productive person calm. Chill the fuck out.
Is that what it was?
Marijuana.
For Christ's sake, you had the master bedroom in the house. What parent gives up
I
their
am not
master
this
bedroom?
girl.
What
Oh
parent
my.
There's this little apartment that is shared with. First off, the design of this apartment isn't even connected. Where's the bathroom? Because there's a sink down at the bottom of the hall. The master bedroom, aka Isabella's room. But wasn't this just Isabella's room? Oh wait, you'll see it. Hold on. They'll show you another thing.
and I
It's like
am
a
not
little
this
canopy
girl.
thing. It doesn't make
Explain
sense.
that. Who does
This
that?
thing. Does that side meet this side? Why would she leave her bathroom to stab her mother in the other bathroom? Where's the other bathroom? Do they share the bathroom? This looks like, if anything, a single apartment studio, and this is the bathroom, and that's the bathroom. Or does this look like this is the outside of like a rancho freaking carriage house? Like, what is going on with the design? None of the floor plans meet up. What is it, the fucking Shining? Like, did Stanley Kubrick like design this house?
Girl,
What
oh
parent
my
gives up
God,
their
I am
is
master
going
not
on?
this girl.
Explain that. Who does that?
I am not this girl.
What kind of a horrible parent does that? Gives up the master bedroom to their daughter.
It sounds like... What?
Girl,
What
oh
parent
my
gives up
God,
their
I am
master
not this
bedroom?
girl.
Explain that. Who does that?
I am not this girl.
What kind of a horrible parent does that? Gives up the master bedroom to their daughter.
You know what? Whoever this person is that you're accusing me of being is probably really terrible, but I am
Didn't
not
your mother
this
give you a
girl.
job? Didn't she teach you? Didn't she give you a job, give you employment?
See, all right. In a real interrogation, they can't do this. It's called leading. You can't lead, and they're leading. They're leading this motherfucker, and it's called false entrapment and all that shit. And they're doing it right now. And they're trying to make this girl say yes. Just say yes once, so I can send you to jail.
My mother's name is
Guzman,
Serena.
you're Guzman.
And that's the way you thank her?
My question is, if there's not AI or any like manipulation to it, and it's just like this little girl is now in jail because they wanted to do this for some kind of like narrative thing. How many other people has this happened to? And this channel, I'm telling you right now, do not watch anything. Well, no, go watch all their videos and look at them in detail. You'll notice all of them are like this. All of them. This is the one that makes. I've done a lot of research. This is what broke me. All of them are broken. All
The
these are
shocking
like this.
secrets that Isabella
Wait
kept
till the
would
clip,
slowly
I'll do
but
it
surely
eventually.
unravel. For now, detectives simply want to know why she committed such an unbelievable crime. But it seems that not even she can answer this.
That's what's going to prove you, okay?
Okay.
No.
You were killed.
Fuck. I mean,
crime.
Happening.
But it seems that not even she can answer this
one second at a
question.
time.
This can't be happening to me right now. This can't be happening. This can't.
It is.
Like I said, what would you be? You being falsely accused, considered someone else, and you're not them, and both police officers telling you this. It's easy too, just saying they could have like cut here, added these guys in post, because they keep moving exactly the same way over and over again. Like they keep doing the same movements, where she's constantly maybe doing something different and stuff. Where like I feel like this part of the screen is the part that's active, and they just kind of repeat it over here.
I never killed anybody.
You killed your mom last night.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
We're going to be able to prove it.
How? Show her.
Yes,
I
we
would
are
like
going to
you
be
to
able.
prove
We are
me
going to be
innocent.
able to prove it.
Prove me innocent.
No, the
You
police.
will prove me
See, no.
innocent.
We have.
It's such like like I said the last time I watched it. It's just like television. If you ever watch 48 Hours and all that shit, all that staged. It's all fake. It's all BS.
a very solid investigation. Okay.
Okay.
This case will be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and you will probably spend the rest of your life in prison. That's what's going to happen to you.
Part of the Reed technique is to present irrefutable evidence to trap the suspect in their lies. However, here the detectives are using unsure and uncertain
No, they're doing that read technique properly, like they're supposed to. It's just the girl in this situation who's talking to them isn't who they say she says she is.
language, such as "we're going to prove it" rather than "we can prove it," which won't be as effective. As well, the Reed technique
A
teaches
16-year-old girl ain't gonna hear that. She's gonna hear, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck." If this was, unless she was 100% sure, it's not her you're talking to. Come on, like fuck.
detectives to avoid talking about the consequences and to minimize the crime in order to get the threatening punishment. All of this upset isn't but far this
Say the narrative. I
accent.
don't want you to see the narrative part.
In the
The narrative
meantime,
you
she
said-
wishes to see her
Oh,
friends that
okay.
she will soon be proven innocent. In the meantime, she wishes to see her boyfriend, although future revelations would reveal that this would be easier said than done, for one very strange reason.
How about we give you a few minutes to think about it?
Think about what?
The truth.
I already
How
told
long
you
did
the
you
truth.
guys think about it? That's the other part of the
And
story.
that's the
She
story
did it to
you're
be with her
gonna stick
boyfriend. I
with?
told you.
It's
This is
the
the only
truth.
part that says it. No other thing says it. It's only in this interview, and they never bring it up at all. Again, where's the boyfriend if he was involved? He should have got at least something. 6 months to being involved, knowing a crime is going to be committed.
What do you mean? I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I'm a murderer.
I have a feeling at some point you're going to change your mind and you're going to probably look back on this day, today, right now,
No, I will
with
not.
some regrets because you
I bet she is. I bet she is.
You're going to have an opportunity today to set the record straight on why you did what you did, and there may
No,
be
I will not.
some reason in your mind that makes sense.
No, I will not.
The detectives now seem to be jumping to different steps of the Reed technique, such as skipping over minimizing the crime or offering an alternative theory for why the crime was committed. Stating that it's her opportunity to speak without presenting any reason why she should take the opportunity is ineffective. They shouldn't rant about
No. If you can't speak on something, oh, dude, so as you can tell, the narrator, he likes to put himself in the thing, and he makes his logo fucking presented, is trying to make you feel a certain way and look towards the evidence a certain way. Why is it you're innocent till proven guilty, right? Why is the narrator just fucking inflicting in his interrogation room? It should all be a legend until after it's done and shit like that. So even though he probably says he knows the outcome, but like by watching the footage, I would love to see one of those crime people that I watch all the time go over this shit and see what's going on.
how horrible the crime is, as this will just stop her from speaking. Rather, they should have started with rapport building, introduced themselves, and treated her like a normal human being. Then they could have started asking her about her night, what she'd been up to, and see what her story was before they started finding the holes. Though it can feel uncomfortable to try to establish rapport with someone who is committed,
I am.
these detectives were too uncomfortable,
Blah, blah,
so
blah, blah.
they
You just
skipped
painted an
that
narrative
part.
to you people.
I am Samantha Gonzalez. You have got the
Your
wrong
actions
person.
today are going to have a very, very big
Oh my
impact
God,
on the rest
man.
of your life.
You guys keep interrogating me.
Isabella has a very flat affect when she speaks, which is common with individuals with schizophrenia.
What are you talking about? She has an upward tick inflection. It sounds like someone indicative of being stressed and panicked, not in a lying sense. Not like she sounds like someone who's like, I'm very uncomfortable right now. It's starting to set in. At first, I thought I'd get away with just being truthful, but now it's not. Like,
Even with her displays of anger earlier, she doesn't really show much on her face, which is another feature of individuals with schizophrenia.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
What the hell is going on? Can you please just...
Do you understand what I'm saying, Isabella? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Don't call me Isabella.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm not Isabella.
Your
See,
decisions
she's on a
today
break,
are
poor
going to
girl.
have a big impact on the rest of your life. You're 18 years old. You got a long...
see how leading the suspect and shit like that. It's all they're doing is call entrapment right now. If they were real cops, they can't do this. You can't there's interrogation and there's entrapment. Like, not even planting evidence on someone. Like, why haven't they fingerprinted her? Why haven't they done anything? All we have is to go on some fat fucking pedophile looking fuck.
Steve,
Fuck, man. That actually makes me very
Fingerprint me.
angry.
No, you're not in charge.
you're arresting me
When we-
because I
What is
look
with
like
that fucking
somebody.
guy
That's
kissing her in the
wrong.
beginning?
It is you.
What the fuck?
It's not me.
It's strange that they don't take Isabella up on her offer to be fingerprinted, as they could use the fingerprints as evidence to show her that she can't deny she was involved.
She paint a narrative. No, or they would prove her innocence. What the fuck? Why haven't they taken her fucking fingerprints since she's already in custody? No. What the fuck? Why haven't they taken her fingerprints?
The detective seems to not want to give Isabella the power to demand something, and he's trying to make her feel powerless by denying her suggestion. He also seems to be making the interrogation personal, which is one of the worst things an investigator can do, as he's not even using interrogation techniques anymore.
Because they're going off protocol. All of this is illegal. It's called entrapment. And they're planting a net. This is why you guys shouldn't watch all. Oh my God. And so there's millions of people that watch it and they still put out videos all the time. And I'm telling you, all of them are fake like this. All of them. I need to figure out. I'm going to figure out who owns the site.
In this bid for power and control, he's missed an opportunity to gather the evidence to confront her. However, there's also the possibility that this is a procedural issue, as it's usually mandated by state law that fingerprints, and in some cases DNA, be taken from suspects.
So why do they do it? No, not can be. Every state, I'm pretty sure. Every state in America, when arrested, mandates fingerprints. Yes. Yes. Every state does it. Fuck it, it's compliance. If we didn't fingerprint them, I hate saying it, I don't like the fingerprinting part. But, like, if we didn't do it, there would be actually no proof at all the criminal was even there. And the guy wouldn't have a chance to even free his name and say if he got thrown in jail. Think about that.
Specs. Perhaps the police figure they'll have them soon enough and didn't want to bother getting her fingerprints earlier.
You're acting like you're running this investigation.
What do you mean?
You're demanding to be...
As of right now, they do not know who this little girl is. They have some fat, troglodyte-looking fucking... the pedophile-looking fuck who groped her. What the fuck is with that? That shit was weird, man.
Don't I have a right?
Telling us that you're not this person, that we've made a big mistake, we've arrested the
Don't I
wrong
have
person.
a right to prove that I am innocent? Yes, right? So please,
Do you understand the
bring
law?
somebody please to fingerprint me.
Do you understand the law?
Kind of. I've never been arrested or anything before.
Where'd you go to high school?
This place called Montgomery High School, Ohio.
Montgomery?
Yeah.
Notice that Isabella's foot started moving suddenly, though she's been mostly still throughout. This is a sign of her anxiety around this topic of questioning. Individuals with delusions can become anxious when confronted about something not covered by their delusion. It's like if the typical person went out drinking and woke up with a gap in their memory. When asked about the fuzzy spot, they would be confused and easily suggestible, which would lead to anxiety. The brain makes up answers if it doesn't remember. Everyone's brain does this. As humans, we are uncomfortable with blank spots and uncertainty, so our brain will fill the gap with something to make us feel better. This may be what we're seeing here.
I got kicked out though.
No, you didn't go there. You went to Overland.
You're Overland High
You went to
School
Overland
graduate.
High School.
No, I didn't.
You're in the yearbook.
She went to Overland High School. I did not.
No. She is you.
No, she is not.
Okay, well, she is, but is this just your way of dealing with this? You pretend you're somebody you're not? I mean, is that your mechanism for...
This is just really frustrating. I'm not even really scared or anything at all because I know that I'm not this person.
So you're not scared at all?
Because I'm not her.
Are you on any drugs?
No.
Any prescription medication?
No.
You ever been to a doctor for anything?
I've been sick before, like every other normal person.
Yeah.
What kind of things have you had? What kind of sicknesses?
Regular colds, nothing serious.
You been to a psychiatrist?
No.
You ever been diagnosed with any mental problems?
No.
The detectives ask Isabella various questions to ensure that she has all of her faculties.
I'm gonna Google this. It's not gonna come out on Google.
This is August, right?
August? Do you know what day it is?
No, I haven't had my phone in a while. What day is it today?
So you do have a phone.
I did back in my house.
No, you just said
I left it behind.
Do you drink?
So wait, hold on. There's one of those cuts I was talking about. Watch.
Problems?
No.
Wait, hold on.
I've been sick
Listen to what she said
like every
before.
other normal person.
Yeah.
What kind of things have you had? What kind of sicknesses?
Regular colds, nothing serious.
You been to a psychiatrist?
No.
You ever been diagnosed with any mental problems?
No.
The detectives ask Isabella various questions.
Fuck you.
Is August, right?
August? Do you know what day it is?
No, I haven't had my phone in a while.
Okay. I want you, even in 2013, it's the same thing because kids were glued to their phones. No, it's bad, but kids don't have watches. They don't know what thing is. This girl sounds like a runaway. She hasn't had her phone. She left it at her house. Or not even a runaway. She probably just picked up, like, they found her somewhere with some kid. Like, if it's just some random girl, she don't have her phone on her. What time is it? What day is it? What kid is paying attention to that? You'd be lucky if they know it's Tuesday or whatever the fuck day it is. You know what I mean? Like, they're teenage kids. Not even, like, young kids don't even know that shit. They're not paying attention to the day. They live in life.
What day is it today?
So you do have a phone?
I did back in my house.
No, you just said
I left it behind.
Do you drink?
No.
See right here.
No, you just said
what?
I left it behind.
Do you drink?
See, what is that? What is that?
No, you just said
what?
I left it behind.
Do you drink?
No.
Did you drink anything last night?
No.
Take any pills last night?
He never looks like he's fucking moving.
No.
Smoke any weed last night?
No.
So you would have been in a clear head last night. Not under the influence of anything.
I didn't kill anybody.
That's not what I asked you.
I'm a perfectly normal girl.
Perfectly normal?
Yeah.
Who are your friends?
Don't really have any friends. All I have is my boyfriend.
That's what everybody we talked to said about you. Said you don't have any friends.
Okay.
People that usually sit in that chair or accused of murder don't have any friends.
These statements are not only personal attacks, but
Not even personal attacks. It's just like you're. Picture this. Okay, it's not the right girl. And they're just insulting a little girl for just, I don't know, having a small circle of friends. The fuck?
also
Clearly she's
antagonistic.
being molested by that creep.
Those who kill other people often come in many varieties.
That wasn't her
There's
father.
no
dude.
set
you
rule.
can tell me all day. That's
Most
your
people
father.
say you're
No,
mean and they don't
it's not.
like you.
Not gonna buy it.
I guess she's a mean person then.
No,
I'm not
you're the
her.
mean person.
I'm not a mean person.
You're not insane.
You're a meanie. Cop
You're a
just gave
mean
up. You're a
person.
meanie.
I'm not a mean person.
And you're a liar.
Isabella's foot only
You're a
seems to
mean person.
move
You
when
lie
she's
about things.
uncomfortable.
Stop it.
Here it appears to be because she doesn't like being called a mean person, and because they're attacking
Shut
her
the fuck up.
already.
Show me more.
No, you're
So if you just want to sit there and be a cold-blooded killer who the jury will convict in 10 minutes of first-degree murder for killing their mother, then keep it up, Isabella.
Dude, interrogation doesn't go like this. This isn't how it goes.
The detectives want to know why Isabella would brutally kill her own mother, but the answer is the eye. Anything they know why is
present the
for.
photo. Feel something.
There's much
Feel it. You
more to
fucking
the story
pleb
than
boy.
meets the eye, but the disturbing case is only just beginning.
Sometimes people get mad. Sometimes
Just beginning.
people are scared. Maybe you acted in self-defense. Maybe she had that.
Oh, I
night.
can't wait to get to this part.
Only
I forgot
now
that
do
he
they
talks
decide
about
to
it.
try
His
to
excuse,
minimize
he's
the
telling you
crime.
out of his mouth.
But
Not even-
after they
you don't need the news to tell you, oh, this is how it went. This is how it went. And you're gonna see how skewed it is. This is gonna be right from the fucking stepfather's mouth. He talks in this. I knew I forgot about
talked
something.
about her being a cold-blooded
I knew I got all
killer,
my information from
I
somewhere.
don't
His
know
mouth.
this girl. I don't know what happened with her and her life and who she is or what school she went to. That's not my problem. My problem right now is finding my boyfriend.
It's a funny game you're playing, but nobody's laughing. You think some juror sitting on a jury is going to believe that you're not the person we suspect killed their mother?
What? Just that phrasing. You believe a jury would believe that you're the suspect who killed their mother? That's some weird phrasing.
You're caught right down the street with knife injuries to your hand?
Scissors.
It's not scissor injuries.
I told you there were scissors.
It's not scissor injuries.
Yes, it was. You're not going to bully me into admitting what you want me to, like, pretend
No,
to be.
I suspect we're probably not. I mean, that's a decision you have to make in your own head.
All right, can I point out too? Cops have a budget of like millions of dollars, yet all their CC footage is always like grainy and shit like this. This is 2013. They're supposed to have the best of the best shit and everything, so you can clearly tell this is a grain filter. Just by the pixelation of it, the camera quality wouldn't be like this. And this motherfucker who's running the video puts an extra edit on it.
I mean, that's the bottom
Do not
line.
trust this
You're
channel
18
anymore.
years of age.
I want everybody to
You
hate
understand why you're here. You know what
this is
you've
ridiculous.
done.
All the videos like this.
We've given you an opportunity
Watch
to
the
talk
cuts.
about what
Wait
you've
for it.
done.
There's gonna be
We've
one
given you an
coming up in a minute.
opportunity to give us a reason why you did what you did. And you've continued on this crazy ass story that this you have nothing to do with this, and that story is not believable. We don't
It doesn't
believe
have to be believable. It will be proven.
If the police don't believe you, what do you think happens?
You go to court.
Yeah, you go to jail, for one.
You go to court.
And someday you're going to go to court. Yep. And if this is your way of trying to get through it, then so be it. But just so you know, I mean, obviously we don't believe you.
Why don't they
We
just
don't believe
fingerprint it?
anything you've told us here today. And my guess is that you're probably going to continue down the same road, acting like you don't know what we're talking about, and pretending that none of this applies to you, and you're not that person. And I don't know what TV show you watched that thought this would be a good idea to come up with a plan for defending yourself against a murder charge, but I can tell you it's not going to work.
Bringing up TV again. They like keep trying because they do. Okay, so when you're writing like just think of it like a magic trick. I'm gonna misdirect you. I'm gonna make you think of something. So they're putting the idea in your head. Like this isn't TV, bro. What are you talking about? When it's TV, this is literally like fake. They've done it multiple times. And that guy, this isn't a movie.
Park all
Like,
night.
And you're sleeping out, running from the police.
I'm not
all
crazy.
night.
This is
Running
not
from the
real.
police is tiring.
There's too many
Actually, you were
inconsistencies.
sleeping in a Jeep.
What now?
Sleeping
The
in
Jeep.
park
Oh yeah,
all
the cop
night.
in the basement.
And you're sleeping out, running from the police all night.
She was gone for 12 hours, covered in blood. Now it's all night. Which is it?
Running from the police is tiring.
I didn't run.
Actually, you were sleeping in a Jeep.
Jeep.
They say they found her on the stairs. When would she have time to sleep?
Yeah, the basement of the parking garage. Do you remember that?
Shows image. Where'd you get the image from? You can't find this image anywhere.
I was not sleeping in a Jeep.
You would think like Murderpedia would have screenshotted it from this, right?
Why are you lying about this where you were sleeping?
Somebody saw you.
How do you think we found you? Somebody saw you and called us.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
it does.
Isabella was sitting in a blue Jeep.
Okay, so like a passport, fucking surviving a fucking like a plane crash. She had no blood. Everything was clean, like I showed you guys before. And I present you, nothing she had was covered in blood, or anything she touched was covered in blood. And then she had access to a car with what? No keys? Where's the keys to the car? Wouldn't that be a part of the evidence they would show?
Wrangler in a parking garage off of South Parker Road when someone noticed her. But what they found to be even more suspicious was the various items sitting outside of the vehicle, such as a backpack and clothes. The car was actually being held for a client of a vehicle service, where a company employee immediately notified police once they spotted the teenager.
Your picture's all over the TV news media.
How would the company have spotted the teenager?
Okay.
Listen to what they say. These are supposedly crime scene photos. We had to believe it
Your
because they put
picture's
the
all
word
over the
crime
TV
scene photo in the corner.
News media.
Okay, here's a picture of a girl that looks like me as all over the TV.
No, your picture is
Why
on
did I
it.
have to be born looking like this?
What kind of a grand coincidence would it be that you just happen to look like this person?
Grand coincidence. It's a shitty coincidence.
Isabella, this is...
Don't call me Isabella.
This is really... It's frustrating. I'm sure you're frustrated too. You'd feel better. We'd have
Oh my God, wait, hold on. This is the one I was waiting for. Watch this jump cut. They're talking and it jumps.
It's frustrating. I'm sure you're frustrated too. You'd feel better. We'd have a better
Still in the
understanding
same
of
talking conversation.
why
Why jump?
Maybe some...
Why does the frame keep jumping? Oh my God, I didn't think of that. Why does the frame keep changing? Why does it keep zooming in and out? That's not how these cameras work. It's quite weird.
Maybe somewhere down the line,
fingerprint me.
God would find a way to forgive you.
Can you
I don't know
please
if he will or
fingerprint me?
not. My God's not going to forgive you, but your God might. For all I know, who knows?
What the fuck does that mean?
Fingerprint me.
God would find a way to forgive you.
Can you
I don't know
please
if he will or
fingerprint me?
not. My God's not going to forgive you, but your God might.
Who is your God? What does that mean? What is he saying her God is? She's just... I know they want you to think the other way around, but I'm pretty sure he's saying that because if you notice, like, it's a movie and all these weird lines and shit.
For all I know, who knows?
Who knows?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I am listening
You
to
are.
you.
Okay.
Did you stab your mom?
Whoever this girl is, whatever her
That's not what I asked. You say you didn't murder. You keep saying you didn't murder anybody. Did you
No.
stab
A
your mom?
schizophrenic.
No.
Okay.
This
The amount of weird shit they say to her, and so that if it was a real schizophrenic during an actual real episode and they're really going through a romantic thing and they're actually losing their mind, they would have, like, lost, like, especially if this is all, like, them lying to pretend to be another person, not like a DID kind of situation. There's, like, straight up disassociation thing going on. They would break it eventually. They would eventually break. They would break. They wouldn't be able to hold this or keep up with the whole, like, thing. Eventually, like, something would slip up, or they wouldn't be moving. She seems like an angry girl. Probably, like, I feel like she's probably, I don't feel like this girl has parents. I feel like it's probably some adopted kid ran from a shelter who had a boyfriend, and they picked her up. And these cops are just leading her in the conversation.
This is the first instance where Isabella is asked if she stabbed her mom, and her response is telling. It's also a response that will change later in the interrogation.
It's really not.
We see Isabella engage in grooming behaviors, such as brushing her hair and face multiple times.
Okay, so what he's going to do is over-exaggerate a bunch of things. Literally going... I forgot. She's literally just going to... Me just now cracking my back because I've been sitting here for 2 hours.
And then we see her do an anchor point movement and shift her leg. Rather than being crossed, her leg is now at
just
a 90-degree angle where it's become a barrier between her and the detectives.
All the girl did.
She also rubs her mouth, creating a cluster of nonverbal behaviors which indicate that she has...
See what I'm talking about? Like, they're leading the evidence. This is just like that fucking Tyler Oliver, that Nick Shirley kid. It's all leading shit. I want to know what this is trying to propagate for. Because, like, when this came back out, it was around the BLM times. Think about that. Just to hate the cops
increasing
more.
Anxiety. When directly asked if she stabbed her mom, she delays answering before saying something unrelated.
You didn't take a knife and stab your mom last night?
No.
So the knife that we found is not going to have your fingerprints and your DNA.
Why would the knife be there? She doesn't seem retarded. Why not throw it in the sewer? Someone's backyard. Not 5 feet from where I was hiding out in. But she's just a dumb, stupid teenager. She don't know better.
Day on it?
No, not. She may look like me, but there's no.
Bro, yeah, they want us to also believe the... What's that dumb bitch that was pretending to be sick all the time? I don't remember her fucking name. Another Jew.
No, I think it's probably going to.
You can think whatever you like, but the tests don't lie.
Once again, they're
this
using
cop
words
keeps
like
they're all
I
moving
think
the same
and
way. This is all
probably.
fake footage.
They don't even sound sure or confident when trying to refute her lies.
Hey, you're exactly right.
I really do think there's like some sort of like... Okay, so they shot this. But if you hear everybody talking, where's the microphone in this fucking room? Even if it's above them all. It sounds like they're all talking from the same point. And I know raising the microphone will help, but like, it doesn't work like that. They would have an acoustic reverb. There'd be like a weird auditory thing going on. That's why you don't want to raise the mic too high and have a bunch of people talk. That's why they keep it on the table in front of everybody.
So I'm waiting for you to test it.
The parking garage that you were in, you were caught, were you arrested, where they pointed guns at you? The knife's in there.
Okay.
How do you explain that?
Tell me more. You already said it, so it wasn't even like... Just Harry said it.
You were caught, were you arrested, where they pointed guns at you? The knife's in there.
Okay.
How do you explain that?
Tell me.
I walked to a parking garage that a knife was in.
Isabella, do you
Why
understand?
did it cut? What happened?
To a parking garage.
What was? No. No.
Knife was
What
in-
the fuck? This is what I'm talking about. What was missing?
I walked to a parking garage.
The
that
time
a
doesn't
knife was in.
change.
Isabella,
15 seconds is missing.
I walked to a
I
parking
didn't-
garage that a knife was in.
Isabella, do you understand?
Stop
DNA?
calling me Isabella.
Do you
God damn it.
understand DNA evidence?
Yeah,
You read
I know what
papers, you watch
it
the
is.
news, you know what it is?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to do it right now so I can go.
Yeah, hold on. Like I said, they keep saying they have fingerprint evidence. Okay, fingerprint me. Oh, she's just a dumb teen who's schizophrenic magically because schizophrenia can happen before 21. Dude, schizophrenia is brought on because like parasites long living in your colon and your brain and a bunch of other shit. It could be, or maldeficiencies, a bunch of other things. All of it can be cured usually by fasting and like parasite cleansing. 18-year-olds don't usually get it because it takes a long time unless they were exposed when they were babies. But like, they wouldn't have any schizophrenic. You don't see schizophrenia in teens unless they're big nose people. They get weird with that shit. They get religious. But like these people, just a normal girl, bro. Like I hate to say it, but I've been in and out of this fucking place my whole life. But like, bro, I know a crazy when I know a crazy. Like this girl's rational. She's just a little moody, but I would be too in this situation.
Waiting for you to do it right now so I can go.
Fingerprinter.
Explain to me what your interpretation of DNA evidence is. What do you think it means?
Doesn't everyone have like different DNA?
Okay. Specific to each individual. So what do you think is going to happen when we take a sample of your DNA and we compare it to the knife that we found?
Why are we automatically going to the DNA? You said you had fingerprints. And this girl was smart. I don't think she's that dumb. Not even, you don't have to be that smart. She don't even have to be that smart. You keep switching things. And I don't know. This kid's, I don't know.
Your
You're
DNA
to
is
let me
going to be
go
on
because
it.
the DNA will not match.
So your DNA is going to be on. That's going to prove that you
The
have
DNA will not match.
And those cuts on your hand.
I told you how all of this happened to me.
Okay. So you obviously bled. We're going to
In my house in Ohio?
analyze the blood that you left. You understand? We're going to be able to type that blood back to you.
No, not your house in Ohio. The bathroom at your house where you killed your mom.
After the discussion of the DNA, she starts swaying in the chair for the first time.
Because it's a teenager, bro. She's nervous. I'm nervous. Oh my God. Oh no. What should I do? Dude, I hate being taught for the cops, dude. I'd be fucking...
Which is another red
My legs
flag.
would be shaking back and forth.
She
like
does
this.
have
Like, I do my
concerns
weird,
about the
like, you know, anyone do
DNA now that
Like,
she's heard
up and
all
down
of this
shit.
information, which is an interesting reaction given how she will behave later on.
Did you see the police dog in there? Is that why you ran out of there?
Police dog.
Yeah.
I keep it low.
Like police dog.
The police dog that was inside the parking garage when you came running out? Do you remember running out of the parking garage?
I know.
And running two police officers? Do you remember that part?
Do you hear this? What is the story? They say they found her under the stairs, or they found her in a Jeep, or they found her running out of the fucking place. Which one is it? None of that checks.
I didn't run. I walked out of a parking garage and was ambushed.
That wasn't you either?
And what?
That wasn't you either?
I am not this Isabella girl. All this crazy fucking shit keeps happening, and I am not this girl.
Crazy fucking shit, that's a good way to put it.
How would you feel if this was done to you?
I'd be scared
Yeah, exactly.
if I were you.
I'm not really scared. I'm just a little freaked out.
So you're
seeing all
not
this
scared by
happening.
this?
No, because the DNA will not match.
Do you have no remorse for what you did?
I did not do anything wrong.
So you don't, do you?
I am not
You can
Isabella.
just sit there and continue to deny this.
Does this
With
like
clear conscience?
early AI just fucking with you?
I am not Isabella.
Really? You can just sit here and
Why is it so
completely
grainy?
deny
Why
all
is
of
it so
this?
grainy? I feel like they re-uploaded this more. Because like I said, this one says 2 years ago now. This wasn't like that. It said 5 years like this one. Actually, if I remember, this one was the older footage because it led me to this one. So, I don't know. They re-uploaded it grainier.
I am being truthful.
That's you.
No, it is
No,
not.
There's no question.
Okay. Does that look like that?
That's you.
Does that look like that?
She's pretty.
Yeah, you're a pretty girl. That's you.
But that's not me.
Does this like... Oh my god, it looks like a tranny. What the fuck? Bro. That looks like a 18, 27-year-old like ladyboy from like Thailand performing or something.
Yeah, that's like your face.
She's a singer?
I'm gonna have to pay for
It's not even a funny game anymore.
Why would she kill anybody?
Help 'em out.
That's what we want to know.
That is the question.
Why would Isabella kill her mom?
Isabella may not be able to answer their question just yet, but little do they know that there are multiple layers to the sick and twisted story.
Shut the fuck up. Stop reading anything.
The more,
Why would anybody kill their mother?
the harder it is to wrap
Shut
their
up.
heads
Come on,
around
go to
such
the
a
thing,
shocking
you
case.
bastard child.
Why would anybody kill their mother? I mean, what do you think? What would cause somebody to become so enraged with their mother that they would kill them? What would
I
happen?
don't know.
What
I
would
don't
it
know
take?
how people think. I stay away from people because they all
Well,
try
just
to
tell me
hurt
what you think. I mean, what's your thoughts on it?
What is my thoughts on this whole situation?
No. Specifically, what would it take for somebody to kill their mother? What would make them so angry that they would do that?
Isabella engages in some grooming behavior here, which generally occurs when people want to be.
Oh my god. Have you ever met a young girl? Like, bro, I have cousins and nieces and shit. Bro, they play with their hair all the time. I grew up with girls. Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
Liked or viewed as likable by others. It's a proof
They're leading you on this. I want you to hear what they say.
I would never.
giving her even more time to think.
Fucking
I
fuck.
really have no idea. I would never kill my own mother. She may be a horrible person, but I don't have the potential in me to kill anyone.
Why is your mother a horrible person?
She hates me because I'm her illegitimate child.
So she hates you?
Yeah, I kind of ruined her marriage, basically, and they blame me for it.
See what I was talking about when I said this could just be some runaway Spanish girl, which her mom is with joining up with some Brady Bunch shit, and she's the last kid out, and the mom's all about the other kids and get out of here, my own progeny. That
So
happened,
you got
man.
anger issues?
Mother-daughter relationships are fucking evil.
I just left.
You hate your mom. That's
I
kind
don't
of an
hate
anger
her.
issue.
She's scary.
By playing into her lie and going along with her being another person, the detectives may be finally attempting to build some rapport with her.
Just scary. So I ran away.
Did your mom beat you?
She doesn't beat. She hurts with weapons like scissors.
Keep
going.
Remember when I said a girl lived in an abusive house and ran away?
Hello. What's
I said
that?
a couple times. I think I did in the other part of
I
this
got that when
too.
I was a kid. I had stitches.
No, that's not. It's from Stitches.
It is from stitches.
How did you get that?
Lines.
Police dog, wasn't it?
Police dog.
Isabella got bit by a police dog, has a scar on her right arm.
Is it?
Do you hear what he's saying? Do you hear what he's saying? The way he's saying that. Out of nowhere. They never say any of this in any article. Nothing. Not a single fucking article.
Stitches?
Isabella got bit by a police dog, has a scar on her right arm.
This is really freaky.
Yeah, that is really freaky.
I've
So
been
that's
bit by a
it?
dog.
You
Yeah,
should
that's
just
it.
leave now.
This is what it looks like.
We
I
get
had
the
to
wrong
get
person, was
fucking
like-
like
Let you go.
Yeah.
15 stitches in that
Okay.
bitch. It looks like
Just
a
like
giant
that.
vagina.
Yeah.
See you
She
later.
can get bit by a dog.
Have a good day.
What's your boyfriend's name?
She would have to go to the
Gabriel
hospital.
Adams.
She'd be seeing like flesh
Gabriel
wounds and shit.
Adams. You still
I got
know
one
his
of my
phone
back
number,
really
right?
too. It was just
Call him
bite
right here
wounds
when you
in
talk
it.
to
I
him.
still had to
He
go
just
get
clear this
that
all up.
liquid stitch at least.
This is his phone number.
Packed.
He threw his phone away. I was
Come on.
supposed to meet him somewhere.
No.
I can't track him.
You don't want to because he doesn't exist.
He does exist.
Okay.
He's my soulmate.
Oh, that's laughable. That's laughable. You have a soul.
There's no professional.
Bro, what is with these words, dude? First off, little girl, you're interrogating. Second off, fingerprinter.
Explanation for the comments he's possibly pointed to as playing the bad cop, but this goes too far. He's clearly letting his personal feelings about this crime
I do have a soul. All
lead.
creatures have a
No.
soul, even
No.
animals.
People who do what you did, soulless.
Before police are able to find out exactly what the reason behind the heinous act is, they delve a little deeper into the tumultuous life of their suspect.
That's different.
In doing so, the detectives sit down to interview
Okay, this is going to be the funniest part of the whole thing. I don't mean to laugh. I say funny because his story, Kyle Gass over here, he fucking doesn't... Bro, he doesn't sell the whole vibe. If anything, he makes it worse. And you're going to believe that blurry-ass, like, semi-hot, 47-year-old Asian lady, like, Milfin over here, is going to be fucking Kyle Gass? Does he have, like, a 12-foot cock and a fucking, like, $1,200, like, a week allowance for her? Shit? Like, what the fuck? Was it his house?
Ryan, who not only provides valuable information about his stepdaughter, but he also recalled
He was like, her and the father look like two pedophiles that are trying to pick up a girl in line.
the horrifying
snatched up one.
timeline of events.
I saw Isabella. She had a blank expression on her face.
Okay, when I say acting, watch this. So, if you don't know how to act, you're just going to say all your lines. Okay? And when you're lying, you have one story and you're going to fidget around. Everything this dude does is the lying inflection.
Timeline.
But they want you to not trust your senses and trust the narrative and the police officers. Because the little girl seemed like she was completely sane. This dude...
of events.
I saw Isabella. She had a blank expression on her face. I'm not sure what happened with the knife she was carrying. It looked like she was still holding on to it. And I looked down and I saw my wife on the floor. Blood everywhere, all over the bathroom.
Blood everywhere, all over the bathroom. Does it seem like someone was seeing something like this? Does it actually seem like this man, specifically, this type of man, how he looks? If he was to see his hot, MILF Asian wife that he earned, I guess, with all his hard work in life, dead over the pseudo daughter he thought he should feel. Don't believe it. Look at the blood on the walls. Did that look like 79 stab wounds with the blood on the fucking wall? Bro, there's a point where you start spitting at someone and then your arteries just start fucking pumping out like a sprinkler at one point. And like I said, she stabbed her specifically in the face. So like the sounds, you don't die right away. People like movies. You want you to think about movies. No, death gurgles. You ever see someone get knocked the fuck out and they snore? It's like that with blood. If that was you were snapping someone's face. The fuck?
I was talking to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher told me make
everywhere.
sure you get her breathing again. Get her airways open.
What? Wait. I didn't even forgot he said this. Oh my god.
Everywhere. All over the bathroom. I was talking to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher told me make sure you get her breathing again. Get her airways open. I don't know CPR. So...
Remember, she stabbed her mother 37 times in the face. And he's trying to give her CPR or even hesitating to think about CPR. Huh? The bitch's head is like decapitated basically through the fucking like face part. Like, what face hole are you going to fucking put your mouth to? The fucking trach? Not even. What the fuck are you doing? The bit. Just contemplating that. And why aren't they showing anything? There's not enough blood in any of these photos blurred out.
Again, get her airways open. I don't know CPR. So, but at that time, I looked at my wife.
Are you looking into her eyes? What eyes? Okay. I looked into her eyes. What syllabite nightmare fetishized thing did you look into? What the fuck?
Eyes, and I knew that she must not have made it. I just couldn't believe that.
Okay. 12-inch steak knife, 79 times. Even she focused on the face, and she had some on the torso. It takes one like one full length of across the neck. If you're going in the face, it's 1/8 of the whole knife, okay, or 1/6. Eventually, like I said, like I even said, I would love to see the coroner's report on this or something, like because he has to count all the cut wounds, and at a certain point, they usually just start putting like brackets and like one number and another number, because they guesstimate, because they can't give you a solid number, because if they stabbed one spot over and over and over again, I think it says way in the other part, you will eventually start overlaying other cuts. Like, how far am I into this? Alright, I'm gonna have to pause this one in a minute.
That it happened like that. Isabella was in a rage like I've never seen before.
What do you mean?
Well, I could just hear her just pummeling my wife. I thought she was just hitting her with her fists.
Okay, so now all the stories have changed. And now that you heard everything, I wanted you to hear it this way, because I want you to hear it from this fat cow's mouth, because I've been trying so hard not to call it, because I've been dropping it the whole time, saying it. He said he was outside the fucking door hearing everything. He heard a sound, ran up in. Oh, still hears the sound. Bro, you've seen the door, you've seen the bathroom, you've seen the photos. Because this is what they're presenting as real. They say it's actual crime scene photos. Okay. This man weighs about 230 pounds. I weigh about, he weighs about 230 pounds. I bet about his size. I lived a little truck with him at one point. Like, bro, no. He could have easily broke that door down in 2 seconds if he was just pummeling her. How'd he give her CPI and look in her eyes?
Okay. So that thumping sound you were
Thumping sound, I thought, was Yumi maybe hitting against the wall,
okay,
and Isabella just pounding her with her fists.
Okay.
So that's what I originally thought it was, and that's when I called 911.
Although it hasn't been confirmed, it's possible that Isabella also used the baseball bat as a weapon.
Tell me about that.
What? Okay. Too many cooks in the kitchen. So she had to be covered in blood after stabbing her mother a bunch of times, but she also had to beat her mom with a bat. So there's a bat. Where's the bat? Where's the bat as a crime weapon? That's nowhere in sight. So the bat, but anyway, she beat her mom with a bat now. And then she dropped all that, ran past this fat man, Kyle Gass, proceeded to make the band Tenacious D with a backpack and with the still murder weapon knife in her hand. She didn't drop the knife. She dropped the bat, kept the knife. Managed to somehow completely clean it, clean herself, clean the backpack she had, because she didn't get any blood on the backpack when she was covered in blood.
What's the reasoning for that?
She came downstairs where I was sleeping, and she said, I feel very uncomfortable with Isabella in the house. She said that Isabella had threatened her or cursed at her, and spit in her face.
Okay.
When she was laying down up there, and rambled off some terrible things to her.
Okay.
What? That teenagers, what? That doesn't mean she's gonna murder you.
Did she tell you what those terrible things were?
Marijuana causes. Smoke weed once.
She didn't specifically tell me. I know this morning, she showed me an email that Isabella had written that was written to her.
Oh, the email that no one knows about. Watch. Okay, this is the pisteria zone of bullshit. So he mentions an email, and they mentioned this in some of the articles that don't come up anymore now, surprisingly. But only this will bring this up. That he says is a supposed email. Why would the daughter send her mother an email saying schizo shit? I know they're saying she's schizo, but like, what practical girl in 2013 would be sending fucking emails who's supposedly like 18 years old to their mother? I know it sounds crazy, but like, no one. Did they be texting her? Maybe he said the texting. If anything, this nigga's doing a lot of nervous movement though, drinking the water, fucking his voice and everything. His overall
she didn't specifically
stature.
Tell me. I know
He doesn't look like someone who's
today,
losing someone.
this morning, she showed me an email that Isabella had written that was written to her, or written to a Cecilia. So strange email, but it came to my wife. It came to my wife. And I can't remember what the email said. It's
Cecilia.
on her phone.
Common Jewish name. But Guzman's just a normal name to show up in this, and Hoy.
Okay.
It's not even like
But it was
Hoy,
very
it's spelled
disturbing
like Asian,
from
like.
Isabella. Something very weird.
The email sent by Isabella to her
Isabella, something very weird.
The email sent by Isabella to her mother on the same day of
Watch
the
this.
killing was chilling beyond words. It read, "You will pay." However, it wasn't made out to Yoon Mi, but rather a woman named Cecilia.
Hold on.
Yoon Mi was so concerned about her daughter's behavior that she called 911 just hours before her demise.
It's supposedly deleted. Because why not show the email?
4 officers arrived at the house, in addition to Isabella's biological father, Robert Guzman. Isabella was confronted while sitting on a swing in their backyard, but that had little of...
What? Why would the cop... What do you... What? Why didn't the parents just get her sectioned to the hospital? 7:13. I'm thinking how long... I was already... My mom was already... Like, she did me already. Like, what the fuck? I call bullshits.
effect on the teenager.
You're like a crazy person
She
sitting on
apparently
the
spewed
veranda.
a string of insults to Yoon Mi, though it's unclear as to what was said.
Like, no.
The
Joe,
officers
you dick.
warned the
I'm not
teenager that
believing
she
any
should
of
not
that.
treat her mother in such a volatile manner, stating that Yoon Mi was within her rights to obtain a court order and evict Isabella from the house if she felt it was necessary to do so. Isabella responded with nothing but silence.
They've had a bad relationship.
Yeah, I was
This
gonna
is
ask you.
supposedly her handwriting, guys. That's a 18-year-old girl's handwriting. Oh, wait. The mother, sorry. You may. Sorry, that looks like, sorry, so a 47-year-old woman that's supposed to be of Asian accent. And she said it, Mom. Mom. This is bullshit. That is totally some kind of white person's handwriting. That is not someone that's 47 years old that has Asian descent in them. They will not write like that. They will write like literally printers. I've had plenty of friends that do this, or I've met people in my life. I commend them on it, but like, no, they're not gonna write like a white girl who's 15 years old. They screwed that up. Like, what the fuck with the evidence?
About that.
Yeah, they've had a bad relationship for
Why did I
years.
forget this part?
She resents her mom very much.
Ryan states that at the age of 6 or 7, Yoon Mi sent Isabella to live with Robert due to her disobedient behavior.
What? And why don't they show him in a better photo? And that's not the same guy that's from the fucking photos they also show. Like, this dude. Where is he? That fat piece of shit. I had him somewhere. Here's her mother. Where's the father? Ryan. Does that look like this guy? No. No, it doesn't.
The pair had divorced when Isabella
The
was
fuck?
just 3 years old, and Ryan and Yoon Mi began a
They're all
relationship
different
1
people.
year after. Yoon Mi's hope had been that her daughter would learn to respect others while living with her father. But it seems things didn't change.
Shut the fuck
In
up.
fact,
We were in that little girl. That's it.
his hope had been that
Oh my
her
God,
didn't
the
really
father
have
talking
a
about how
guys.
he's
She moves
leaving.
back
relationship with Robert.
us at 14.
And then she moves back in with you guys.
She moves back in with us at 14.
14.
Hold on.
Is Isabella
Pause. I had to clip all this together.